All right, we're going to get up here. I'm going to get up on live real quick. Shuffle some things around before we get started here. You know how we do. All right. We're live on YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. Probably won't see this because it'll only be on the playback, but I do appreciate you guys. You see what's on the screen. We'll get up and we will get the TA moving here. Here's the Shiba. Shiba's broken down. A lot of stuff is broken down today. It's all ready. We continue to base out on the NASDAQ. We are at intraday lows in the Dow. And I actually have on the AI, and it's just not putting out a lot out. TC was pumping. TIGR was pumping.
Just entered the last hour of trade.
There goes the last hour. He's saying it now. So here we go.
Stocks marking a new intraday.
TIGR is pumping to intraday highs. Just to let you know. So if you're trading out there.
About 3 or 4 minutes ago here, and now getting a rebound back over the 4,500 level. 45.02, the last trade in the S&P 500 futures. Good luck during the last hour, traders.
45.02, and we are bleeding, guys. We got so a lot of the stocks that we talked about this morning. Hood down 10, ASAN down 29, Mara down 17. By the way, Bitcoin's at 53.6. If it goes under 53, we might have some problems all through crypto. So just let you know. I love how these some of these TikTok guys, these crypto TikTok guys, love to talk about, oh, I don't see Bitcoin doing anything. Well, the problem is if Bitcoin doesn't do anything, your shitcoins ain't going to do anything. We need Bitcoin to be strong. We need Ethereum to be strong. And it is what it is. So, I mean, you know, every dollar needs some gold to back it, you know. VIXI's up 15%. Really, the only good trades today, KD's a good trade. Zillow's a good trade. Marvel's a good trade. But you're short in QQQ and you're long VIXI. So those are I mean, literally the megas are getting killed too. Amazon's down 2.5. Microsoft's down almost 3. Apple's down 2. Nvidia's down. Well, that's where it was. Adobe's down almost 10. Just a bad day in the market. But something that we should really be like. Literally, you should be with the VIX being as high as it is. It's just not going to get better, right? So anything above 21, there's some math behind how you do this. I don't want to go into that, but understand if the VIX at 30 and above 21, clearly if it's at 30, 600, 700 point move, 2% moves is what you're going to see, right? I think it's 0.25 or it falls off for every point, whatever. Point is that at this level of VIX, you're going to see 600, 700 point moves. We've seen a 400 point move in the NASDAQ. Now that's typically in the Dow, so you're not seeing a huge move in the Dow. Well, I mean, you are seeing a big move, but NASDAQ's really the one getting all the growth stocks. Tech's getting beat to shit. So some of the stocks that we still like, and they're not sexy. Look, if you can have your shit coins, and I like shit coins too, but these stocks are not sexy. So so the railroad stocks, Caterpillar, CAAT, CSX. I don't really know if we're really shifting to industrial yet, and I don't see that yet. By next week, this time, if we're still going this way, yeah, I would. But CSX, Costco, COST, CAT. We like the builders. Those are really strong. You can stay along those. I believe it's NBR, UNP, ITB, TOL. Those are rail and builder stocks.
Advanced Micro Devices shares relatively quiet here. Traders.
AMD is
that Investor Business Daily trimmed its position in the company that's Alpha Mike Delta AMD. Shares down about 6% here.
AMD, there's large hedge funds or large funds trimming their positions. So, yeah, we can look at service now. I hadn't even seen it in a while, so I appreciate you bringing it up. I got to find it. It's now. It's not terrible, It's not terrible. You're at 601 now. You're literally on resistance. Like 595 is where the resistance is, right? Sorry, that's where the support is, right? Which kind of turned into resistance for a moment today. It looks like it's gone back up, and now it's down again to 601. So literally 595. If it goes below that, man, it could really go. It's going to go down to 563. Just letting you know, that's service now. The great part is that you're not. I mean, you're above the 200-day. To get back in line with the trend, you got to go really above 642. And then I think where you get long at is 681. I know that seems like a long way away. It's really not that far away. It's like maybe a 20% move, right? That's not a bad trade still. Like that's not a bad stock where you would buy the dip in. It's definitely a hold. Again, not financial advice, but that's for me. If I were in that stock right now, that would be a hold. If it breaks down at 595 for a full day candle, might be the time that I get out. So there you go. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you guys being on here. Let's effing go, bro. You're heavily invested in some. No, no. Have you seen the day? Yeah. So, I mean, man, crypto's getting killed too. I mean, literally, it's a bad week for everybody right now. They tried to convince me last week. Yeah, no, man. So pot stocks were great last year. I would literally need to see them doing this. Like, not even like base and come up. I need a good 2-3 months of this. And just give me one pot stock, right? What's up, Jeff? Appreciate the question, man. Appreciate the comments as well. Now it was over 700. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like I said, I think you can nibble here though. But if it breaks down below 595, which it's sitting on, so again, if you have a bad day Monday, look out. It could get a lot worse, right? That's why that 640, 642. There's some supply up there, but at least you're back. I mean, just 4 days ago, you were at 680. It's crazy. 4 days. So we think, man, SPY. I have no idea what SPY is going to do Monday. So look, guys, there's something called overnight risk. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. Then there's weekend risk. There's a lot of things that can happen in 48 hours over the weekend, right? And a lot of traders, your professional traders, a lot of them, they shorten their position over the weekend. Believe me, they don't. In fact, a lot close them. They'll close their positions over the weekend. A lot of them do it overnight just because there's so much risk. I mean, look what we just saw. If you had closed out your position last Thursday, right? Going back a week, last Thursday, and the market opened all red because of Omicron, you'd be in a good position, right? You wouldn't have to buy a damn thing. Everything's on sale, you would think, right? And then this week, so a lot of people do that. So the overnight risk is something like right now, it's bad. So I would lean bearish on Monday. Again, risk management is your friend right now. Follow the trend. The trend right now of most stocks is down. Tech, growth, small caps get hit hard. Mid caps getting hit hard. Megas are getting hit right now. So that hadn't been the case all week. But again, this is one of those times that if you're trading, you just want to go play golf, go lift weights, go for a run, go play with your kids. I don't care. Just don't trade today. This was not a good day. Like I've got the AI on. Do you even hear her saying a thing? Nothing.
CFVI.
You see, you hear the man coming on about news, but But it's a Wonderland. I'm in it, brother. I'm in it. So I just checked it. I've been the memo coin now. So I haven't made as much as I thought I would after a week, though. So I'm kind of disappointed. So let's just say that. AMC and Neo stock prediction. Well, I don't predict stocks. I just tell you. I just read the trends, and the trend right now is down. In fact, it is almost, good Lord. Again, this is a double whammy. 1, Omicron. 2, geopolitical risk. It's a China stock. Not that I don't like the auto manufacturer, but I'm just not big on China right now. Baba's so DD's being delisted. Baba, look out, could be delisted, and it's down to like 112. So man, this is not a stock that you really can't get long back in the stock until 35. I'd start nibbling at 35. 6.5%. Let me shut him down a little bit. At 35, I'd start nibbling back again. It was just this stock 4 days ago was at 42. Literally, well, 41.5. So, and then you can nibble at that 35, and then Neo, you get real long at 43, and you're really not that far away, right? We just had some bad days, and China's got geopolitical risk, so watch out for that. I'm just telling you, AMC. I don't know if you're ape or not. I wouldn't call myself one. It's broken the seminal trend line here at 30. It continues to drop to 26. Last time I looked at it, it was at 27. So where do you this thing could easily go to $15 easily. So you need to watch that, man. If you have profits there, this might not be the worst time to take some profits. A lot of profits, in fact. So because we have no idea what Monday brings, and if we know anything about our government, they love to scare you. So, which then scares the market, which then takes prices down. So there you go. Shop is one of my longest holdings. We use Shop here. That's how I know another, or Shopify. That's how another very good. I have not looked at the price yet. I'm very, very long term. Kathy Wood's very, very long term. I think that is one of the few stocks that down the road could compete, like with Walmart and with Amazon, right? There's a couple of things that they could do right now to turn on the spigot. So we'll see what they do next year. But I am long, so Shop is not the worst long. What is Shop doing? Let me just see what it's done the last couple of months. I literally have not even looked at it. Yeah. I mean, it's in a semi-uptrend. I mean, 4 days ago it was at 1590. It's at 1397. You can stay long above 1300 if you're trading it short term. But I'm not. That stock's going to long. I bought that stock under 600. 600. Yeah. So, all right. AMC. Right now it's overrated to me. Yeah. What's up, Dan? What's up, Dan? Such love the name, bro. Tesla defending at 1K. Is it really? Is it? I mean, I saw it was down like 5, right? It's down 7 now. Oh, it is defending 1,000. Damn, and that's a key level too. Cause it misses that. Oh shit! I had no idea it was that close to that level. Because there's nothing up there. So at 1,000, it could easily fall to 9. Well. It's going to fall that 50-day first. So it would fall in like 980. And then at that point, look out. 914, 915, you might catch a bid there. But it could really fall back to 7. This could be bad. That could easily fall back to 780. Let's call it 800. Wow. Let's just hope it doesn't stick around. We need, Mr. Science himself to come out and say it's not that's not infectious. It's just not deadly. That's what we need. Check out what? Check out the ADPI. What was that? API Dow. Is that? I'll put it up on my API. API just API. I don't even see API die. Why do you want it up against the die? If you just want API up against USD, Gemini's got that. That just came out. It's basing right now. That's not one that I would be in, but you probably know more about it right now. Just so you know, the super trend says sell. So there you go. Don't really know much about that one. Haven't heard about it. It looks like it just came out on November 15th. So for a TA or a trend, the trend is down though. For close to almost a month. So be careful with that one. Thanks, IH Garcia. Appreciate it, bro. Fun. What is up with the fun today? Clearly, it is not following its name. Damn. This thing did a pump and has just gone down. It's sitting on the 50-day. It could go to the 200-day at 180. It's at 293 right now. Like, where do you... Look, you're going to know more about fun and DWAC than I do when these things are going to pump. They're catalyst-driven right now. Where do you get long and fun at $5? It's real simple. I mean, you're at 293 right now in PHUN. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. Let me do something really quick. What is 2 here? All right. Let's go left. All right. So there's that Lucid. This morning, the Lucid is it's not loose today, and Fisker has really tanked. Not terrible. It's back up to 46. It had gotten worse. I mean, clearly you stay long above 27, but it's not going to go for that. You wouldn't think it would go that far down. You can defend 35. That's a 50-day. I think it's a hold. Like, you really can't jump back in until 52. Again, you're buying high, you're selling higher. We need this trend to reverse. So there you go. Yep, Tesla's defending the 1K, and that's a big one too. Yeah, Dom, I think you're right. AMC, to me, it was done long time. I mean, it's just been going sideways the entire last six months. Let me see what's pumping for you guys. If you're trading, we got EVTC is pumping right now, and TIGR. So I'd look at those stocks. EVTC right now is moving. So it's at an intraday high. Fun is an L. Yeah, I think fun is just there's nothing good going on there. But again, if you're in a Discord and there's a catalyst that you know about, there you go. I do not know. Oh, you want fun support? All right, fun support. It ain't good. It's literally where it's at right now. Here, let me get you a better one. Damn. Let me call it. It's got to move the mouse. Let me get on the 30-minute. Just give me a second. It's actually below it. Shit. It's not good. All right. I'm going to give you base support. Your 200-day bull bear pivot is at 164. That is your major support. It goes below that, it's just going to crash. I mean, it'll literally go back to what it was. Zero. Understand that fun at one point was like a $100 to $200 stock. It's crazy. All right. Everyone get your putters out. It's putt season. It's putt season. Don't forget to advertise Wonderland, because the more people look, I don't shill anything, but I will tell you that I am in Wonderland. I've got 4K. So but I want to see it move, because I haven't seen it move in a week. So again, it's just been a week though. So or it hadn't moved as much as I thought it would. Let's just say that. I see the whole calculator. It's 9%. So I may have gotten that these past 6 days. So Nvidia, yes, all who is that? Cheating? Yes, semis are a long-term play. I'd say at least 3 months out, probably more like 4 or 5. Yeah, in Nvidia, AMD, TMC. Those. What's up? Sell of the Shabarth. Hey, bro, what's up? Oh, are we really going back to? All right. IOTX. What is, dude? Look, like, don't blame me. Like, but crypto's all red today. Like, even Luna is up 4% is all. Like, everything is red. Everything's down. By the way, just so you know, guys know, Bitcoin's got to defend 53,000. It's at 53.3. That is not a good sign for anybody. I don't care if you like BTC or not. You need BTC high. It's got to defend 53 or look out for the 40s, which is bad for everybody. All right. What was it again? IOTEX, right? Didn't we say it was IO? Yeah, there it is. Got it. It's red today, brother. Guys, started off so good, too. All right. So what are we defending today? So, yeah, it's, if you believe in it, but it's been going down for 3 months, man. Literally, well, for a month. You gotta stay long at 17. Today is at 14. It's down 11, bruh. That is not good. Not good. Yeah. Here's what I'd say to that. Don't hold it to the grave. That is not something you want to go to the grave with. So, plus you can always get back in, especially right now where the wash sale rules don't apply to you until December or until Jan 1st. So watch out for that. So Crow, stay long in Crow. Again, it's down today. I'm sorry. It sucks. Tesla to 700. Could be, bro. Dom, shut up. Shut the fuck up. NVIDIA would be long-term buy. Yes. I don't know if NVIDIA's to the grave, but Tom, I mean, I've got massive exposure to it. Massive. So, can you look at Dare? Yeah. What's up with Dare today? Dare Biosciences, not the worst trade right now, for sure. So you're at 178. You are about to be in a breakout. In fact, you were in a breakout before all this crap started. I'd say 180. Here's a good stock, guys. Dare, D-A-R-E. It's a biotech. It's got a semi-small float, smallerish float, but it is sitting right on breakout levels, man. That's great. Well, I wouldn't say breakout, but I would say where I'd really start to nibble hard because there's not a lot of supply above this. At 180 or 178, let me just call this. Yeah, 180-ish is where I get long, and you're right there. So you have a good. It's at 5% today. If you have another 2-3% on Monday, look out. That's a good stop. Relative strengths at 60. There are very few stocks that are better than DARE right this second. Congrats to you. Who's that? Abe in the ATX. What's up, bro? Bitcoin hit 52. No, man. No, that's not how. So that's not how we play here. How we play is it had to hold the support 53. Now I've got to see it go above 58. So, and I really need it. In fact, let me get the support levels out for Bitcoin. It's got to hold 53. It looks like it's trying to defend it now. It's got to be above 58 for it to even try to make a move to 63, much less an all-time high. So, it's got to be above 58, 53. So if it breaks 53, let me see where support's probably at. Probably mid 40s. Not good, bro. Not good. You want to buy above 58. OCGN, CFI, OCGN today. What is OCGN doing today? Wasn't it bad yesterday? Not that. Yeah, dude. It's basing out. That's bad. That's bad, dude. So it is. Last line of defense is 540 to 574. You probably know more about this stock than me. It does have a high short interest, so it could pump at any time. It's pumped a lot in its lifetime, so it's not like it can't pump. But from a technical perspective, you cannot even start nibbling on this thing until he gets above 880. You're not too far away from that. Well, it's $3, so yeah, you're about 40% away. But 880 is where I'd start to nibble. If it hits by 40, it's I would not be holding. So let's just say that's a sell for me. Again, not financial advice. That's a sell for me, though. There you go. We just did IOTX. It's in a bad way right now. You can hold, but it is the 3 month. It's all on the way down. So, all right, what trading platform do you use? All right, so first of all, you don't trade where you chart. So trading platforms that I do use, I used to use Thinkorswim when I did day trade, but Webull, where else do I trade? Options, I do use Robinhood. That sounds ridiculous, but I do. The option UI on Robinhood ain't that bad. So Webull's, yeah, if I'm going to swing it, it's going to be that. I've got that hooked up. Well, I have used TradingView before, right? So you can hook up to multiple services, right? So right now it's hooked up. If I were to trade, that would be the one. TradingView, it's hooked into my Thinkorswim. So there's an API for that. Shiba, playing it like Doge 4 years ago, man. Just hold. It's just a hold. To get but I would not risk anything that you cannot lose. But to me, it's a hold till I see a really, really, really big pump. It's a very popular coin still. It's like number 12 today. Most visited coin on CoinMarketCap. So you gotta love that. So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a buy opportunity though. I'm not sure if any of this is right. But to me, I'm staying long. Again, it took 4 years for Doge to pay off for me. So understand that, right? It paid off big, but it took it 4 years. So in trading for me right now, I don't get married, right? We're in the dating business. We just date. We don't get married to anything, right? We like things that are doing this. We don't like things that are doing this. That's why today didn't trade. I traded 2 stocks today, and those were my calls. Pet IQ, we got a 5% return, and then X-Ray really just it was less than 1%, right? But Pet IQ opened up 2%, went to 13%. So we didn't get the top though. Just so you're clear. But it was a massive gap up too.
Last half hour.
IOTX, yeah.
In this week's session.
I mean, I don't know anything about IOTX. It does look like it is. It's in a downtrend, but you're going to know more about it than me. I have no idea about the project. I don't hold it, right? So I have not done my research, but I'm sure you have. So it's probably pretty good. So Muscle Man, oh yeah, Muscle Man's back. What's up, brother? Most of them are dude. Everything's red today. AJ, shout out to you. Yeah, everything is red. Crypto goes red first. One, because it's deemed. Look, if it's got a price, if my rake that I rake my leaves with has a price, it's a risk asset, right? So all these CNBC pundits, these clowns, oh, it's a risk asset. Everything's a risk asset, okay? If it's got a price that goes up and down, point is that crypto gets hit first because they pull the liquidity out of that to cover positions, right? That's how crypto gets torched, right? So the more institutional money that comes in, that's great. That will drive the price up, typically, right? But understand, it makes it more volatile on days like this, right? So that is how it works. AJ, shout out to you again, brother. Did you sell any of your... no. Did I sell... I actually bought today. I bought the BVS, right? I bought that last night and today because you can only buy a certain amount. So I like the BVS. Here's the deal. Don't know much about it yet, but I am. What I've learned is I like that they only let you buy on crypto.com a certain amount every day. So there's no big whales, right? That's awesome. So I will be staking that. I need to learn more about the staking of VVS though first. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Appreciate you guys with the follow. Zoom, Kathy Wood bot. Zoom you would think would be taken off, and it's just going the wrong way too. It's like like a lot of trades that we had during true COVID with no vaccine, those are not even working. Really quick, guys, we've got here GHRRS is pumping, HURC is pumping, HURC is really pumping right now. It is now at 3069, 3062. Yeah, it's really, yeah. So GHRS is at 2280. So these are intraday highs. So if you're trading, you want to jump on those stocks now. You've got 25 minutes into the session still. All right, what are we doing? Zoom. Yeah, you would think with God dang, this thing looks like ass. All right. Yeah, this is so. All right, so. Let me just tell you about Kathy Wood. Kathy Wood, look, love her to death. Aunt Kathy, I've got probably most of my 401k with her. Point is this, is that she looks 5 years out. She's not looking like us, that she marries stuff. We don't do that, okay? We just date. So my point here is to you, it's broken all trend lines. It's down. It's been down for a long time. You can't even get long in this stock. I mean, it's doing this. It's not even doing this yet. So to me, to get above all the crap, you could get long at 287. 287-ish is where I get long. The relative strength has not even been above 50, but maybe once or twice since August, and that is nuts. I would have bet that stock today. That stock the last 2 weeks would have at least been going sideways. It's down 5% today. Yeah, that's a jump out for me. Jay Snake, what's up, bro? Roku been yeah. What is going on with Roku? Hey, did I tell you my Roku source? I ordered 2 new ones. Have you gone on and looked at the comments about Roku? There's about 6,000 people that are pissed off. They can't get it right. This does not surprise me. So, yeah, I did the 4K H1 plug-in to a TV that's 1.5 years old and did not work. Got a second one because I bought 2. That one didn't work. Like, it took me, it takes you about 30 minutes to, yeah, both of them did not work with that. I'm pissed. And I had to literally insert the old one. All right, Roku's not looking. It's at 205. It has not had any good day of note since November 1st, right? 300. You would literally need to do a 30% up here at 300 to 205 now. Let it fall. It's still doing this. It needs to at least do this and some of this. So, relative strength's been bad since mid-August. Like, it literally is off its highs from July. It hadn't had a good day since July. It's had 2 good days since July. That sucks, because I actually don't like them. And it's a Kathy Woodstock, too. So, what's up, Just Joshin? It's coming down. It is. It's at 52. Yeah, it's bad. Dare, Abe, I just did that one. That's a good stock. 180 get long, and you can more than nibble there. But again, with the chop, I just nibble at 180. It's at 178 right now. Thoughts on Rookie? We just did it. 300 before that, I wouldn't even touch it until it's at least making an uptrend. It's not even trying to yet. BTC will go down next week. AJ, tell me why it is at 53. So 53 is if it busts 53. Oh, it just went to 52. Damn it! Don't tell me that. I got 52.8. Damn it! You're right. So here's how the candles work. You now I know it trades 24/7, but there is daily candles, right? You need the daily candle to finish above 53. If it doesn't do that, yes, you can see mid 40s here, and that's not good. Damn, that's not good. That for sure. I mean, just it was at 50 freaking 6 when I woke up. It's crazy. So it's literally down 3K. Damn it. Should have hedged my Twitter. Yeah, we all should have hedged. It's crypto. Yes, crypto is. Well, I mean, what's so funny is literally 2 days ago, I thought it might be the start of alt season. It is not, clearly, right? We have a long way to go. This is why whether you're in BTC or not, whether you hate the BTC Maximus, you have to root for Bitcoin to go up, because if Bitcoin does not go up, there's 17,000 cryptos, right? And there's 100 a day that come on. You got to root for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the lead dog. Ethereum one day may be the lead dog, but until then, you got Bitcoin, and you need Bitcoin to do well. So Upstart, Stellar's a long hold for me. Just so you know, I can do the chart, but let me do Upstart first. If I could, UPST. Upstart Holdings, not the worst chart actually. It is so funny how it just finds the support. So you're sitting on support. The support right now, you're actually at the 200-day, which just started in October. So you're at the 200-day moving average right now. So if it breaks down below, it's at 173. If it goes below 165, that might be a clue to get the hell out. It will find resistance at 140-ish. So, it'll find support at 140-ish. That's a hold for me right now. But if it breaks down again under 170, let me just redo this again. All right, let's call it 165. If it breaks down below 165, look out for 140-ish. So that is Upstart. That is Colton Holmes. Shout out to you. Stellar is a long-term hold for me. It's cheap. It's $32. Stellar is doing. Let me look on.
The National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease Director Fauci says.
Here's Fauci.
Drug likely to retain effect against Omicron. That's Papa Foxtrot Echo.
All right. It looks like the Pfizer drug likely to retain effect against Omicron. That's good. That's actually good news. We'll see if stocks make a slight recovery. Let me get back. Let me get the freaking Stellar. Stellar. Should be typing it in. Should it be right here? It's a top 20 stock, right? Or it was. Has it dropped that far? Yeah, it's 24 now. So here. Oh, good Lord! The day is down big. 3 months. So here.
Governor announcing the first.
Stay long. Okay, you can get long above.
Cases in Maryland.
Gosh dang. You can start to nibble at 42. You can start buying it back and get long at the 56. That's Stellar. I've had Stellar since like below 10, but man, that is. I didn't know it was in that bad a shape. Damn. So, I need to pay more attention to my portfolio than I am doing TikToks. So, but I like doing it. All right. Stellar, there you go. It's a hold for me right now, but it is going sideways, so watch yourself. What do you think about Amazon right now? I like the megas. I think you could probably, if I'm looking at the chart of Amazon right now, look at the chart of Amazon right now. Yeah, it's not in like really bad shape, but I'm not trading it. And just 3 days ago, it was at this. Not trading until it gets above 35.30.
Balance 560.
35.30 is where I get long. Now the support. God, let me tell you where big support is. Big support is about that 30. Let's just call it the 3,200 level. That's pretty big support. 3150. 3150 is big support. So there you go. It's sitting. It literally went to the 200-day bull bear pivot today. That's where it sits right now at 33.49. Again, I don't get long in this stock again. Start buying again till 35.30. There you go. That's what's going on with Amazon. C-Dog, what's up? Cosmos took off within the last. Yeah, it's there's a DAO and there's some kind of DAO where you use Cosmos and then you got to ape into another coin. It's I literally just saw it late last night. So if y'all can get the Blockworks newsletter, it's pretty good. That dude's an old TradFi trader, right? And now he's in DeFi and he does a lot of DAO stuff, and he's just trying stuff out. But he really can show you things. Cosmos is it's a buyer right now for sure. So stocks are rigged with rich people. They are. There's no two ways about it. We get payment. PFOS, payment for order flow. That's one. You got dark pools. That's the biggest one, right? When you can trade, 100 million shares and nobody even knows anything about it. It's in a dark pool. But the funny thing about that is all the banks have dark pools. They all have their own dark pools, right? Every bank. Bank of America, JPM, Goldman's one of the biggest, right? So, and they make a shit ton of money from dark pools. Talk straight. I don't care. I love it, brother. So you trade it? No, I do not trade OTC. Never have. It's just, to me, the OTC has got more risk right now. Well, no more. It's just never been something that, because I just never believed people in the OTC markets, right? It's just it's always been a shit show to me. It really has. It's much like crypto in the early days. It really was. I mean, there were times when I was trading crypto. I think my first trading crypto was like 250, 270-ish, right? And that price would jump around. Now I get why it jumps around, because it trades 24/7. Exobionics may be pumping right now. We got EXSO is pumping, CPIX is pumping, and TC is EKSO. So if you want to get into a trade before the end is pumping right now and make a few bucks. It went to 325, now it's at 330. It's pumping. So it's an intraday pump. Now understand, that's how the AI works. It does not do all-time highs. It just does intraday, which is better for you traders. So no, I don't trade I don't trade the OTC. Sorry. Buying Visa deep in the money calls today. Okay, not gonna say. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Look, Fauci just came out and said what he said. Let's see what the markets are doing about that. Are the markets even? So the Dow's up or way off its lows. Nasdaq is continuing to base, and the S&P looks like it's off its lows. But again, it's got a solid red candle for this last 15 minutes. That's not good. Everything that I've looked at in the past, this morning and now, is down except for Dare, the only stock. Tesla's now down 7. Damn, this is a reckoning today. Visa. Did I look at Visa this morning? Look, it's V, right? Zillow's up 10%. Wow. Visa is not a trade I would be in right now. Like, you've got major resistance at 207. Above that, you might start to nibble, but you really can't get long in this until 236. And you're not that far away. You're at 195. That's Visa. What's up, Cal? Upstart we just did. So data's good. Stellar looking okay. Stellar to me, man, it's just a long hold. Stellar, all season comes, it's gonna be one of the top pumps, right? It always is, right? I think Stellar got to I want to say 70 cents at one point. So if it gets back there, it's probably time for me to let that go. Do we sell now? I don't know. So shout out to Baseball 408 here. I don't know. I just read. I read trends. The trends are saying not a good time to be in stocks right now, especially small caps and mid caps. Really blowing out, especially tech too. So you could what seems to have strength right now, and it's going to be boring as hell. But railroads, CSX, UNP. Builders are doing really well. So you got ITB, TOL, and NVR, and what's the other one? Oh, LEN. Those are, I believe, those are all should be positive today, but I hadn't looked at them in probably the last 2 hours. So AMD, brother, we buy high, we sell higher. There is no expensive, right? Everything has gotten more expensive, right? When they print money, stocks are going to do this, right? Because there's just so much. There's nowhere to put it. It's called a Tina trade. There is no alternative. Where are you going to put your money? Cash? You're losing 6% then. So you might as well put it in crypto, stocks, whatever. Like probably one of the best things. Like again, not financial advice. What I'm doing, best things that I can do right now is stake, DeFi, liquidity pools. If I can earn 9 to 10%, great. But again, but some of these DAOs are very risky, but they pay out a lot, right? So as long as it's not a rug pull, right? Olympus DAO, Wonderland, Cosmos has got one too now. So what's up, Tim? Appreciate you, brother. SWBI, I don't know if that's long term to me. It's actually in an uptrend, and it's coming to a point here, so it's probably going to break up. So stocks, if they're in this little uptrend, right? So stocks, when they come into a wedge shape, they will absolutely break the way. They'll resolve the way of the underlying trend. That's how trend analysis works. So if it's slightly up, when it comes in this wedge, which is going to wedge in here next day or two. Oh, sorry, it fell today. I didn't even see that candle. It's so far down there. Good Lord, 28%. Wow, that is unbelievable. What happened to it? What's the news? Wow, I have no idea what happened. It's got a smallish float. I wouldn't buy that dip, bro. I wouldn't. You might start. God dang, that is bad. You could start to nibble about. No. Actually, you could get in at 18, 20. No, let's do this. 1850. And that thing actually might run, because the supply's probably gone. That thing might run to 21 pretty quick. So that's how I'd play that. But again, it did this. I need to see it doing this and then get back to at least the 1850 level. I wouldn't even do it then, right? So really the level to you is 19, let's just call it 20-ish bucks. 20. What's up, G2? Oh, G2 11. Do you know what the G2 stands for? So the G2 was what the German intelligence was, right? So it's called the G2. VR prediction? What's up with the VR prediction? VR, I got you're looking at crazy me. Look at crypto? Or you're looking at no, you're looking at VR research. You're looking at, no, you're not. Hang on. I'm not sure which one you're looking at. VR what? VR, is it? Oh, it's VR prediction?
TC.
TC's moving up, guys. I don't see a VR prediction, brother. I see VR resources. I see PMEDF. That's prediction medics. It's basing out. Let me normalize it. That's it. It's at 15 cents. Yeah, this is not a trade that I would make. You can't even get long in this until well up above 30. It's got to go 100% up. 33 is when I get long here. Like Super Trends got it as a sell, and the technicals have it as a sell. But that's PMEDF. Let me know if that's the right one. My booby. I think I said that right. Which coins are best for 2022? Hey man, your guess is as good as mine. All I know is where we are now and what is doing well now. We've got here. I'll tell you some of the ones, again, not doing great today, but the ones that have been doing show the relative strength, right? Poly has in the last couple of days has shown it, but I'd say ETH long above 3,900. Cardano, you're long above 150 now. Solano, as long as you're above 183, it's stay long. AVAX, you're long above 91. Elron, EGLD, you're long above 359. ENJ, you're long above 310. HNT, which is helium, you're really long above 28, but so I think you're okay there. Crow, you're long above 53, looking for a price target of 881. Mana, you're long above 360. When I say long, that's probably a hold right now, right? It really needs to start breaking out. Chainlink, that's one of my top holdings. Love it. It's a hold for me. Thoughts on Gala? Gala broke down today. Sheila, you just got to play like I played Doge 4 years ago. It could be a 4-year hold. I don't get married to things, but there are a few shit coins that I absolutely am married to right now, and that is Shiba, Doge, Catgirl. There may be a few more that I add. Right. Today what might be a day to add shit coins, but again, I don't like stuff doing this. I like stuff doing this, though, at least when I buy it, right? So, yes, Tim, so Chainlink is one of my favorites. It is one of the first ones that was doing cross-chain, right? And that one goes back 4 or 5 years. So, it's not a balance. It's a top 10, too, still. So, love the link. Again, it's a hold, though, right now. Just so you know, it's a hold. So, do you need a wallet for no, you can. So, Crow is crypto.com, right? That's their native token, right? You can stake it. You can stake it. You get rewards. I'm not sure. I think it's 9% right now. In fact, so you can stake a lot of that. And then they will also give you, if you stake it for 6 months, they'll give you a credit card too, which you earn 9% cash. I think it's cash back. It's probably Crow back, but yes. So to own NFTs, you have a few, but they're like shitty NFTs. There's no cyberpunks or Bored Apes yacht clubs. No. NFTs to me, I'm gonna take a little contrary approach here. It's a lot of FOMO in there. Now I am buying Decentraland land, so that's FOMO as well. NFTs, there's so many, right? I mean, literally changed my mind, right? Every celebrity NFT is a money grab. It's the way I see it, right? It really is. So understand that. Now your Bored Ape yacht clubs, your cyber, I am totally on board with those. I think those will be worth 10, 20, 30 million bucks some year. But I was not privy to that. Now, I knew about it, back in May and June when they were first buying, but I didn't really just never crossed my mind. I just thought it was a new project, but clearly I was wrong on a few. Right, there's some more. Just Decentraland's got a few too that I like, so it's not like I don't like them. So Lucid is it's not a buy at these levels. You need to get above. Did we just do Lucid? Lucid was get above Visa. Here, let me just type it in. Lucid. For me, you would need to get above. We're about to go to close here. Just really quick. The market is big gap ups, big huge gap ups. We've got the Dow about to go even for the day. Nasdaq's down 300, and the S&P is only down 37. Huge, big green candles, baby. Love to see that. Love to see the big green sequoia sticking up. All right, Lucid. Here we go. God, that makes me feel good. I stay long above to 47 right now. Yeah, I think you might could buy here. Monday, we'll see what comes on Monday. I think, but I wouldn't buy. I'd nibble right here because it's right on some. Probably where the support is at 45. So yeah, Lucid, you can nibble here. That's what I see. What's up? Appreciate you guys. True, yeah, I want to get back to True, TRU. So Fauci comes out before the weekend. Why couldn't he have done it, lunchtime? It might have been nice, but I'm glad he did it. Clearly, the market responded big time. So, all right, here is how you play true. It is at 112. The base support. I've drawn a line here before. Clearly, is at 110. I think you can nibble here, but where you get real long is clearly at 190. Let's just call it 120.
TC.
120ish. You can get long here. TC is pumping right now. Let me see all the stocks that are pumping. TC is pumping. AVLR is pumping right now. AVLR again. OCA is pumping. CSPR is pumping. FLNT is pumping right now in after hours. Just so you know. I'm going to turn off the AI as we move forward here. And all right, that is unbelievable that we had that big of green candles right here at the end. Wow, nice. That's very, very nice to see going into the weekend. All right, would you get in or wait? Crypto-wise, according to your experience, which crypto would you invest in at this? Well, I just gave you all the ones. Look, it doesn't matter if it's crypto or stocks, right? It's got to be above the level. Like I buy high, I sell higher, right? There's no buying the low for me. If anything is doing this, I'm not buying that, right? It needs to do this and get back up to the left. So if it was at this level here, right? It was at this level here, but then it goes down. It needs to get back up above this and give me a breakout. That's when I buy. That is how the institutional traders do it. That is the biggest farce on Wall Street, is that, oh, well, it's in a dip, I should buy it now. No, that's not how it works. If it's doing this, the probability that it keeps doing this is far more, right? Again, buy high, sell higher. That's what you want to do. What's up, Luna? Appreciate Hero. I'm long in that. It's kind of like Doge, right? It's a favorite. I need to look at that over the weekend to see what I'm going to play with there. But I did it with the Doge type of mentality that I'm in that to hold at least for a couple months to see what it does. Again, all of these coins when alt season, whenever it gets here, it looks like it's being pushed out now. In fact, let's see what crypto did with the good news. Has anybody looked at that yet? So we got Bitcoin above 53 at least. ETH is down at 42. It's still all red, but that's okay. At least we need to get back in that uptrend. So Meta Hero, I bought it on Pancake Swap, much like Cat Girl. I'm gonna hold that for a while, just kind of see what it does. Again, I don't like to get married to anything, but this is one of those ones that I'm going to make an exception. So there you go. Too much noise in NFTs. I kind of agree with that for right now. It's a little bit of the FOMO, Tim. So I don't think you're too far off. You sold Lucid at 55. Good call. And that's where I'd buy right back in at. Good call, Snickle. Shout out to you, brother. Are you buying more? Yes, I am. Mana drives Decentraland, and to buy land in Decentraland, you got to have the mana. So yeah, and clearly that's what's driving MANA is people buying plots of land and building in Decentraland. I've been in it multiple times now. I like the light bulb goes on once you figure out the revenue side, plus once you're even on the 2D, right, it's pretty good, right? So, there's bars, there's casinos, there's museums, there's towers, there's, it's phenomenal. What's going on with the market today? Yeah, dude, it's all Omicron combined with we missed on the jobs report in November. It was 200,000 jobs gained when they were expecting 550,000. That's a big freaking miss. So that was a problem. Opinions on REQ, man. Looked at it multiple times. Let me find it. See what it did today. USD. So if it was basing out pumps, goes down. So here's the opinion, I think it'll probably stick from what I see. You can see it here. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's right there. So it does this pump, go, downtrend for 4 days. Then we hit the dead cat bounce, and it's going down again, man. So if it breaks to 44 level, the 44 cent level, you got to jump out, because at that point it's going all the way back down to 25. I do have on the technicals a buy. The super trend says sell. So there you go. That's short term. Feelings about Roblox, RBLX. I like it long. I really do. I'm sure it's broken down today. Yeah, hard. So I stay long above 100, 100-ish. It's broken down, but it was literally. I mean, it was down today, but it was kind of sideways. I think you can start getting long in this about 130. Yeah, but so we had this below 9, like so there's a lot of supply below 90, right? So we had it at 90 or 91, whatever it was. Point is that 100 is your support, and you got resistance at 130. That's where I get long, is 130. There you go. Appreciate you. E&J is easy. Stay long. Did REQ. Roblox, just did Roblox for the Snickle Frizzer. What happened to IFMK? I have no idea. I just look at price. Again, I just do price. I don't know catalyst, nothing about it. It did lose 10 today. That's iFresh. I've never even looked at this at this chart. So real big miss before Omicron came out. It's just going sideways right now. It based 4 days ago. Where do you get long in the stock? I think that you could probably try to, because it's going to jump here. So it's at 6 cents. My God, this thing may go to zero. But if it happens to go back up, this is not something that I would hold. You cannot hold this. But if you're committed and you know something about it, or you're up in a Discord, at 46 cents I'd get long. At that point, it is going to run all the way to 84 very, very quickly. But again, that's a long way from 6 cents. So sorry about that. Any Web 3.0 projects? Yeah, so Olympus DAO, Wonderland, like I get into, like, guys, look, for me in crypto, I learned a lesson a long time ago. Yes, you want to be early in a lot of this stuff, but a lot of this stuff is a rug pull. Like, you get 17,000 cryptos and 100 a day. Come on. And somehow CoinMarketCap keeps up with most of those, right? 17,000. How many of those do you believe are rug pulls? 15,000? That's probably true. So that's my point, right? So it's just tough to keep up with. I would tell you right now, the riskiest things that I'm in now, Olympus DAO and Wonderland. That's it. You can find Wonderland at wonderland.money. Olympus DAO is Olympus DAO whatever. You'll just Google that one. One pays 7,500%. One pays like I just looked at 81,000%. Right? Again, you've got to move tokens around. One is the time token. You got to go to OHM, which then prints time, and then you got to go to AVAX, which then prints memo. So, or memories, if you would. Sorry. All right. That is, those are the Web 3.0. Oh, and Decentraland. I've been there. What's my other one? I've been to the Sandbox. I'm bigger on Decentraland, though. That's just me. I do think when Meta or when Facebook starts to bring it, I know we all hate it, but watch out for them to be a player, because they'll somehow figure out how to play that to the boomers. And here's the thing. We've got about 11 metaverses right now. At some point, guys, the real risk right now in Web 3.0, if you're in the metaverses, right, is we got to whittle this down. It's got to get down to probably 2 or 3, right? And so that's the real risk. Like, so are you investing in land here and here and here and here? That's probably the smart way to do it. Problem is, the floor in Decentraland is like 20K now. Like a little 16 by 16 pixel. It's crazy. But I love the crazy though. Who doesn't love the crazy? Bitcoin is above 53. No, I can't tell you to buy here, man. I really can't. Matt H is giving me some stuff on YouTube here. I can't. Bitcoin. Let me get my little chart out here. When would I get long in Bitcoin? I get long in Bitcoin at 63. Yep. In fact, if you really want to know, 63.8 is where I get long, and we're a long way from that. So we're 10,000 from that, in fact. So what's up, Ricky? Ricky, about that. Love it, brother. Tesla, it's a hold for sure. Crows by Dan, you know that. Come on. Doge to the moon, absolutely. Loving the Doge. Doge treated me well. It took 4 years, but it did. All right, what else we got? What do you do to pay the bills? So I've got an e-commerce company. My wife and I do. Prior to that, I sold. So back in 2012, I sold out of a $30 million restaurant chain called Wing Daddy's Sauce House. If you're in Texas, you probably have heard of it. Then I just had a poke place. We put about 5 of those, just sold out of that one. But my wife's e-commerce is what I do now, and I help her out. It's she's kdid.com, but we're 95% wholesale. Largest women's hats wholesaler in the Southwest. So, but we've had that business she's had it for 20 years. Clearly, I married her in 2012. ENS is a great project. I need to look more into it. It's been around for a while too. So I am good with the ENS as well. Appreciate you bringing that up. I need to look into it. Is it RMDVOB? I need to look into that project for sure. It keeps coming up. Coinbase. What is Coinbase doing, dude? Clearly, it's going to be down today. Bad. Is it basing out though? It's not basing, but it's headed that way. God dang! Just 4 days ago, you could have gotten real long in this. Damn. All right. So what we do here? So it's at 260. It's at 265. Let me show y'all. Got you guys a base, right? I could flip it. So you can see that like you want it to be above, but that's the IPO. So let's go with this one. This base here, boom. It goes down and then it starts to get back up, so you can get long right there, right? It's backwards. This is May. I know it's backwards, guys. Don't tell me it's backwards. May, and then you could get along above that May high. That's 304, right? And it just passed that 3 days ago. That puts you above the 50-day. You still have some resistance against the 20-day. So the 200-day has not even popped up in this thing yet. That's crazy. I thought it would. So coin is very easy to play. If Bitcoin is up before pre-market, you can play the coin. A lot of VDS. I just got into it last night, and today I bought more because it only lets you buy a certain amount on crypto.com. If you want to know the two places where I trade, if I were to day trade crypto, again, not the best, right? But I use Voyager and crypto.com, right? Now, for my bigger trades, I do use Coinbase Pro through an S Corp. So if you have an S Corp and you know what that is and how that works, Dom Squad, what's up, bro? Remember, if you're not first, you're last. Yeah, crypto, I just don't. There's so many rug pulls now, man. There really is. You guys you got to be careful out there. I had the rug pull. Well, I actually thought Doge was a rug pull. When I put $300 in and went, 3.5 years, like you just forget about it, right? And then you go. I've actually got a friend that's got 6 million Doge still, 6 million USD, and still in Doge. Now tell me, is that a smart man? I don't think so. Literally, he could have got out. Would it go to 672? He would have got out at the top, but he could have gotten out, right? I mean, it prints. What's it print? 100 million Doge a day or a second or whatever it is. It's ridiculous. It is definitely inflationary. Any advice on taxes for? Yeah, so that's why I would like to trade cryptos more than I like to trade stocks. Now, I got turned on to the tax harvesting 2 years ago. I wish I had known about that before. Maybe it was 3 years ago. Whatever it was, 2020. Yeah. So, so 2 tax periods. There you go. So I like the tax. Now that's going away as of Jan 1 of this year. So again, this might be so. If you don't know what tax loss harvesting is, again, not financial advice, but here's what you do. If you bought the coin here, let's say you have 500 of whatever, right? And the coin it did this, and now it's doing this, but now it's down here, right? And you've lost money, but you hadn't sold the coins. You can sell the coins down here, right? Then rebuy the coins at that price, and that what you just lost, you can book that against your gains in your taxes. That's tax loss harvesting. In stocks, you can't do that. In stocks, that'd be called a wash sale rule, and that's not allowed. Like that loss would not be allowed. That's the wash sale rule, right? That's what you're beating in crypto until they just pass this infrastructure bill, and you can no longer do that. So just so you know, he has the dude that's got 6 million in. So it's not like he told me. I just saw it in one of his wallets, right? But he was very early to Bitcoin. Like there's no telling how much Bitcoin he owns. I don't think he's a whale, but I would bet he owns more than 1,000 Bitcoin. So, and by the way, he was an attorney that got involved in a car crash, and that's how he got it. And he's kind of whacked out some, and that's how he got into Bitcoin. So, a very, very bad accident, and that's how he got into Bitcoin. Because he was I don't know, he was bedridden for like 2 years, whatever it was. So. And he's a smart guy too. He's still relatively smart. All right, XPI. Let's do it. And then guys, I'm gonna call it. I might be calling it a day fairly quickly. Not the worst trade. It's real estate, but it's not gonna move much. So it's at 34. Clearly outlined here. It looks like it'll come back up here fairly quick. It looks like it's doing this, right? So you can start nibbling back when it gets above 40, and then above that, there's not a whole lot of. There is some supply, but it's not a whole lot of supply. It's recent supply though, and then above that, you can get long at 51. So 40, and then 51. There you go. That's it. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Kroger did well. Now Kroger did do well today. It was down 2. Good chart though. You gotta love this chart. I wish you guys could see it. Is literally it did this, does a little dip, did this, or starting to do this now. So man, I think you stay long here. I think you stay long above. Well, like literally right here, like 45. It's at 43. I think you could probably buy the dip here. Again, not financial advice. This is what I do. I don't hold Kroger. Relative strength has been above 50s since mid-October. Very, very good. No real short or high short interest. Before today, this thing was a rock star. So at 4, like literally, right? Yeah, I'd stay long. You might even nibble right here. If the macro is green on Monday, KR is a really, really good stock, guys. I know it's a boring freaking stock. Believe me, it's Kroger, but it is. So there you go. What do you think, Spy? I tend to lean bearish for Monday and Tuesday, but with how we ended the session with that one big green Sequoia candle on all major exchanges, that gives me hope. But if I were a betting man, I'd lean bearish because we never know what's going to happen over the weekend. It's 48 hours of freaking news, and anything can go wrong. And 48 hours of when Fauci can come on and screw us all, So when he doesn't even know, study on this side, study on this side. Like who do you trust right now? Like literally watching the nightly news, if you even do that now, is like smoking cigarettes. It is so bad for your health. It's ridiculous. That's why, guys, I like to trade this, right? Because I sleep better at night. Literally, when stocks are doing this, right? A lot of you guys like to trade stocks doing this because you're in a Discord or whatever, and that's fine, right? If you know something's going to break or it's going to pump. But stocks doing this, that is so stressful. Like that's just like my Baba guys on here. They love Baba. They're in at like 130, 120. I mean, he was bragging to me on Wednesday at 125. I'm in at 125, bro. This is it. It's at 112 today. Literally. Can it go to zero? Yes, it can. It really can. Even with revenue, yes, it can. So, there you go. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Hey, enjoy your weekend as well. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you guys getting on here. I'm going to be on a trip, so I will not be on. Oh, I am doing stocks to watch. If you want, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We've got about 6,600 people on there. I'm going to do the stocks to watch, the insider trades, where we go a little bit more in depth on YouTube. So please subscribe to that. I don't put out a lot of content, so it's not going to bug you. But the content that I do is very time sensitive, just like it is here. Ray, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you too, man. Hit me up on the YouTube, and we'll do stocks to watch. We'll go a little bit more in depth on the insider trades that happened over the weekend or that came in late Friday, and there's and I usually do 3 plus a YOLO. So there you go. And remember, the two stocks that we picked yesterday were both green today, right? One went 13% up before the slide. So understand that insider trades work. They really do. Not financial advice. And I've been wrong before, but our percentage right now is about 73-74%. So feeling good about it. But again, you're not going to get a big pump, right? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. Sometimes we've seen like 26, 20, but that's very, very rare. So, but again, not financial advice. None of this is. It's just what I see. Again, no earpieces off the top of my head. That's all this is. We will see you guys. Have a great weekend. Check me out on YouTube on Sunday, probably Sunday afternoon. With that being said, watch your 6, go hard and paid. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. See you back here on Monday for sure.
To action, and I would say that the pressure has been evident with large investors mandating women on board of corporations, as well as different markets, particularly NASDAQ, putting a proposal to have a minimum number of women and minorities, because it's not just a gender issue. And now we're seeing action, I think, which is, as you described, the launch of not just 1 or 2, but 9 different funds, along which, and I think that's also very significant, some large ones, some that are reported to surpass the $1 billion in assets.
And we're looking at photos of the array of women-led funds that are being launched, and what's so heartening is they're not just female, but they're people of color as well. There is diversity across the board. I'm interested, Dominique, in also the statistics. We've heard it a lot before. Money managers, female money managers, often have performance because they take risk in a different way. We know that companies that have more diverse boards and more diverse leadership perform better. What are the statistics there? What's the data that proves that?
I think there's a lot of research, as you pointed out, that shows that decisions made by diverse groups, and again, we're not just saying diversity in gender, but we're including minorities, lead to better performance. McKinsey does an annual report about corporations and their profit and returns linked to the management team on the team on their boards. But there are numerous research in a particular field of investment that shows that women have similar or better risk-adjusted returns. And I'm careful about saying risk-adjusted because while some research does point out the women having being more risk-averse, if you relate that risk-taking to the actual return on a net basis, then women perform actually very well and even better according to some studies that are out there.
Yeah.
One very recent by Fidelity, I believe.
Yeah, that's a study we've talked a lot about on this show, Dominique. I am curious about the stickiness of this. For all the people who cheer this as progress, there are probably, to a certain extent, just as many people who maybe bristle at the focus that we put on it, whether it's on this show or on other programs as well. How do you ensure that the progress that we're seeing right now isn't sort of eroded by some of that pushback?
Well, I would first say that pushback is misplaced, and I really applaud Bloomberg for putting a lot of light on women in finance and minorities in finance. Actually, again, research shows that if you look at media attention, it is very much lower for women-led funds, and that in turn leads to investors being less interested, less aware, and women and minority-owned funds attract less money. Even, and that's where it becomes pretty damning, on an equal performance, minority and women-led funds attract less money, stay smaller, and therefore have more difficulty staying alive and attracting attention. So I would say, as we say in French, au contraire, the media attention is not enough. I thank you for putting the spotlight on it. And I think, look, numbers will and returns will speak for themselves. It's up to those funds to perform.
What is the path and how important is it to get to that $1 billion AUM mark?
I don't think it's a magic number. I don't mean to convey that message, but it is true that in the last, I would say, 10, if not 15 years, it's become more critical to have scale and size if you're going to run a hedge fund that has any stability. And that's largely because of regulations, because of compliance requirements, because of investor relation requirements. So all these departments have to be staffed and you have to pay, and it definitely adds up in expenses, not to mention IT, which is a large cost for hedge funds as well. So unless you have some scale, some critical size, it's very difficult. It's really a matter of life and death every day when you come into work.
All right, really interesting perspective here. Dominique, really appreciate you taking the time to be with us. Dominique Miel there, she is a former partner over at Canyon Partners and part of a great story on the Bloomberg Terminal, our big take here about the rise of hedge fund startups led by women. You can see that story in the latest edition of Bloomberg Markets Magazine. All right, that wraps up our Friday edition here of Bloomberg Markets to Close. We still got a jam-packed 30 minutes up ahead here. We're going to talk about the jobs report. And actually, we're going to talk about something interesting that actually happened during the pandemic. We saw a lot of people moving around the country, choosing to live in other places other than, say, New York or LA. Baton Rouge, Miami,
you name it. It's sort of going to be the battle of the mayors, if we will, and talk about some of these sort of secondary cities who have really touted the affordability, the livability, and sort of the new diversification that they're bringing in. Is that real competition to the LA, the San Francisco, the New York City?
And we're going to speak to a colleague who's moved to Miami. I mean, he up sticks and left. He's a bit of a lover of crypto, and of course Miami trying to put its foot very much in that camp. It's interesting the new mayor of New York's trying to do that here as well. We should speak to Puerto Rico as well.
Oh yeah, he's been on crypto.
Yeah.
He takes over in January. Did he say his first few checks are going to be in crypto or something?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay, will be interesting. All right, yeah, we got to see the mayors of Baton Rouge, the mayor of Miami. Going to be here in a moment. The market that over the past few weeks has made it clear it
that wants to go higher. It got a little spooked by the idea that geopolitical tensions are rising.
ESG is responsible investing. Who's responsible for building ESG into your investments? At PGIM, the pursuit is on for outperformance. As active investors to outdeliver with customized strategies, integrating ESG best practices into our investment decisions. As asset managers and fiduciaries to outserve with our commitment to better ESG outcomes. Join the pursuit of outperformance at PGIM, the investment management business of Prudential.
So, have you been told you can't get high-speed internet where you live? Well, you can with HughesNet Gen 5. Experience the power of next-generation satellite internet wherever you live. HughesNet Gen 5 is fast. You'll get 25 megabits per second, plus built-in Wi-Fi, and there's no hard data limits. So wherever you live, now you can do more of everything you love online. Connect on social media, stay informed.
I'm back. Sorry, I got to turn